Y'all know what day it is. It is Tuesday. But rather than a trifling Tuesday, let's have a triumphant Tuesday. Let's try that. Let's try that today. We're going to have ourselves a triumphant Tuesday. And I'm trying to find a picture, but I'm not going to be able to do it. So, let's go ahead and put a picture of a brother with a cactus. Morning, y'all. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to need all the strength y'all can give me. Because as I alluded to yesterday, today would have been my mother's 89th birthday. So before I even begin today's festivities, because we're going to have a nice long conversation, before I even do any of that, I'm going to go ahead and set the mood. This is another one of my songs. This is off my first full-length, feature-length album type deal. It's called Through the Graveyard. So, hug on each other, love on each other, because it's going to be that type of morning. So, let's take a listen. Morning, Smoking Hot. Witchy, Magpie, Tracina. Morning, y'all. Good morning, sunshine. White and Nerdy, what's happening? Welcome. I'm setting the mood. I'm setting the mood. I'm going to try to go through this entire show without crying. It's my goal. I don't know if I'll make it, though. Come on in. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Greet each other. Coffee Beans is in the building. Just setting the mood. Just setting the mood. Just setting the mood. It's not a trifling Tuesday today. It is a triumphant Tuesday today. Morning, Auntie, with your beautiful self. My mother would have been 89 years old today. I wish my mother was still here to meet you guys. I do. To my siblings, I know you guys are probably watching or listening. I know. It's hard today. It is. It is really, really hard today, and I get it. But Martha Ann raised us to go through stuff like this. This is what she taught us. This is what she taught us. Remember that. Rocky, Lizzie, Linda. This is what Mom taught us to do. We close ranks and we go on. This is what she taught us to do. There's only 4 days in a year that I get like this. 4 years. There's only 4 days in the year that I get like this. The birthdays of my parents and the days that they died. It is always like this for me. But like I told y'all yesterday, I will not grieve what I have lost. I will celebrate what I have gained. So, before anything else gets started, let me say once again, and I will probably end up saying it once again, December 4th, which will be the anniversary, the 5-year anniversary of the death of my mother. I will probably be saying this again. From the bottom of my heart, I thank all of you. Because y'all didn't have to be here for this. There are lives going on TikTok right now that are a hell of a lot more exciting. A lot more MAGA people coming in saying the same bullshit. A lot more people trying to argue against the MAGA folk. Their makeup tutorials and, oh, look, here's a new gadget from the TikTok shop. I know you are making the conscious decision to be here. I know that. I don't ever take that for granted. People call this a podcast. It's not. It's a radio show. It is a radio show. Because as I am showing up on TikTok, as I am showing up on YouTube, I'm also over the radio, over the airwaves of Ghost Claw Productions Radio. I know you guys don't have to be here. You guys chose to be here. My mother always taught me to be thankful, to show humbleness. I'm not cantonizing my mother. My mother made mistakes. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say she didn't. She did. But she was my mom. Through thick and thin. She was my mother. She was somebody that loved me unconditionally. Did me and my mother butt heads? You damn right we did. You're damn right we did. But the love was always there. Always. One of the biggest what ifs in my life is, what if my father had stayed alive to see what I've done? To see what I have done. To see the deployments. To see the promotions. To see me lead a platoon. To see me march. What would he think? My father's been gone 20. Now I told you I had to make the correction. My father's been gone 27 years. Next year, on the anniversary of my father's passing, he will have been gone as long as I had him in my life. That means my father never saw me get married, never saw my children, never saw my grandchildren, never saw me join the army, never saw me leave overseas, never asked me to bring him something back from Korea or Germany or anything like that. And I often wonder what my father would think if he could see me now. My older sister tells me all the time, he'd have been proud of you, because this is something my father could never do. My mother is the same way. It has been 5 years, going on 5 years. Martino, I see you, brother. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I speak love into you. I speak love to your family. Please remember that, Martino, please. My mother wasn't here for the radio station. But it was her money that helped me buy the LLC that started it. She wasn't here to see, oh, wow, you got 1 million followers on this new thing called TikTok. My mother wasn't here for the formation of the Villains Guild. My mother wasn't here to see me stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves. She never got a chance to see any of it. And I am starting to realize that there will come a time in my life where I will be saying the same things about my mother that I said about my father. But today is not about mourning my mom. Today is about celebrating what I have gained versus what I have lost. So before we begin anything, I want to give you the love and honor every single one of you deserve. And that is with the universal greeting of the coffee beans. Something you all need to know in your heart and in your mind. You need to hear this.
How you doing? I woke up. Everybody else, because I woke up. That's how I look at it. You all had a chance until I woke up. And today's mine. That's just what it is.
So, let us start this show. It's going to be heady. I'm going to celebrate moms. I'm going to celebrate black mothers. Because that's what I'm going to do today. That's what I'm going to do today. Whether you are a mom or not, I'm going to celebrate you. Because without you, without the love that you give out, none of us will be here. None of us. People like Mary Greenberg love me. And sometimes I don't think I deserve it. Sometimes I don't think I do. But today we're going to celebrate. It's not about what I have lost, but what I have gained. It's not about what we have lost. It's about what we have gained. And I'm going to talk about a video I saw this morning. So, without further ado, Godzilla -1, inhale. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all. The ships at sea. Welcome to The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio GCPR, where every voice matters. I am not directing anybody off app TikTok, you ignorant bastards. I'm not doing with this shit with y'all today. Not. I ain't playing with y'all today. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My designation is the Brutalist, the head of the Villains Guild. I am my mother's son. I am my mother's son. Yeah, can we not already? I don't even understand it. I don't even understand it. I get some of the stupidest violations on TikTok known to mankind. I genuinely cannot wait to see if I can build up enough of a following someplace else to where I can go live and I don't have to keep putting up with this bullshit. I am my mother's son. So this morning, I get up, still got sleep in my eyes, still haven't, you know what I mean? Like I haven't cleaned up. I'm rolling over. I got one headphone in my ear because I sleep with music or audiobooks going on while I sleep, right? So I roll over this morning and I see a video. I don't know what this guy's rap name is, but he is from England. He's from the UK. Ginger something. Ginger J, something like that. Now, apparently, Ginger J has a problem with black women. And he decided to get in front of a camera and go ham on one of those red pill manosphere podcasts and shit, talking about why he doesn't date black women. And he talked about the hand clicking, and he talked about the hair and the eyelashes. And then I saw part 2 where he was behind the scenes talking shit about his own mother. About his own mother. And that shit stopped me in my tracks. Sunshine Rain, trust me. Trust me. Hold on. You believe me when I tell you, you'll love this. Listen, his name is Ginger something. I don't know what the F. I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I know he has a black mother, black father. They showed a video of him twerking for his mom, whatever. He got mad at his own goddamn mother, and it crystallized what I needed. No, not Jolly Good Ginger. Not Jolly Good Ginger. His name Ginger J. Just go to TikTok, type in Ginger J UK. You might find it. It crystallized exactly what I wanted to do today. Because quite frankly, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell y'all the God's honest truth. I almost didn't do this show this morning. I almost didn't. When I went to bed, I thought about my mom. When I woke up this morning, I was still thinking about her. So I almost did not do this show until I saw that. Right? So apparently this Ginger J guy, who is a convicted felon, by the way, let me go ahead and... Mans is a whole ass... Listen, there's some people I cannot stand. Don't get me wrong. There's some folks that if they just so happen to take a long ass walk off a short ass pier over a big ass cliff, you're not gonna see me get mad. Know what I mean? Like listen, if they just so happen to wake up in the morning and the Boab bird is sitting in their bathroom and he just so happened to hit them with the triple whammy of freezing underneath the ice while having your eyes poked out and having a heart attack at the same goddamn time, you ain't gonna see me get mad. That's all I'm saying. Right? But how bad do you have to hate somebody to throw a grenade in their house? How bad do you have to hate somebody to throw a grenade in their house? A grenade. Listen. It's called escalation of force, ladies and gentlemen. You got beef with somebody. If they throwing knuckles, you throw knuckles. If they got a knife, you get a knife. They got a gun, you get a gun. You don't start off with a grenade. Man said we gonna get it one way or the other. I would have been one of his friends going,
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip?
A literal grenade. The boom boom kind. Okay? The pin, wee, boom boom. In the UK, that's called a terroristic action. Of course it is. Yo, listen. Hey, we got beef, dog. We got beef. If I see you again, I'm going to throw a grenade at you. What kind of shit is that? The wildest shit I ever heard in a rap song was when Scarface said, first we show up with some gas, and launch a missile at their mother effing ass. I'm like, hey, yo, okay, Scarface, what did this person do that deserve a goddamn missile? Like, but those were lyrics. Bro, man went to jail for throwing a goddamn grenade at somebody's house. I think he did like 12 years for that shit. And while he was in jail, his baby mama had a whole ass kid. I'm sorry. Maybe this is the old school of me. If I'm in for a year and you go get you give up some good and have a baby, then I'm gonna have a problem. You couldn't wait 365 days. But if you got 12, if you got 12 years, aha, she on the market, bud. She on the market. Exactly, Sunshine. 12 years for a grenade? And you black? Man, listen, UK is generous. We'll see here that you tossed in a grenade. We're going to go ahead and give you 12 years. 12, you get a decade plus 2 for throwing a grenade at somebody. But if you in there for 12, listen, after 3, your girl's single, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't make the rules to the game. I don't make the rules to the game, B. After 10, your girl is single. Anything after 10, she is now single. We are giving you 3 consecutive life sentences. Your girlfriend is out there. I'm living a single, all in the 90s kind of world. I'm getting this ass, girl. Give your head up. What? Give your up. Listen, I'm sorry. Like, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. To ask anybody to be loyal to you if you got triple life, or at least if you got more than 3 years, to ask anybody to be loyal to you, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. Magpie said if you did that in the U.S., oh, nah. Exactly. Like, come on, man. Come on. You mad because your girl was cheating. Bro, you did a decade plus 2. You did a dime plus 2 pennies. Ain't nobody trying to wait for that. Are you out of your goddamn mind? And look, women are a hell of a lot more loyal than men. A woman will give you 3 years. And after them 3 years, yeah, the guy at Starbucks looked like he hung. Like, bitch, I don't know what to tell you. Like, shit. Men, we giving you 30 minutes. We giving you 30 minutes. You get 12 years. Your man is cheating in the car going home, bitch. God damn it. Let a woman go in for life. Be crying. No, not my baby. as soon as he walk out the goddamn door. Where's he going? $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. Duh. Listen, men are loyal until the handcuffs come on. You go down to Central booking, he's booking it to somebody else's house. Shit. And I'm telling you this as a card carrying man. Okay? Men are gonna be loyal. Listen, we gonna be loyal as soon as you bail out. But that initial arrest. Listen, when the handcuffs click, hey, baby, don't, hold on, baby. I promise you, I'm going to go get somebody. Yeah, you going to go get somebody. $10 house.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
You out of your goddamn mind. Hold up. So hold on. Chaos said, as soon as they walk into the bank, I'm talking to the stenographer. Bruh. Let her get 6 years. We are banging the meter maid.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
Baby, I love you, baby. Stay strong. We are on the phone. All the places I'm gonna kiss you. My girl's doing 6 years. You gonna give me that ass. I'm sorry. Listen, ladies. Shit. Goddess Maeve has therapy this morning. Let's give her a round of applause. Good. We love you. We love you, Goddess. We love you. And women are loyal for about 3 years. 3. Uno, dos, tres. You got more than 3 years. She giving up that ass to somebody. Listen, you got more than 3 years? Babe, I got 30 to life. I love you. Year 3.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
She gonna get snapped like a glow stick. Anyway, so Ginger J or whatever, and it's Ginger J. Anyway, so he gets out, finds out his girl had a baby, and it wasn't his. And apparently she was a black woman, so he got mad. So he goes on this big-ass rant about black women and this, that, and the third. And then again, he comes back to hating on his mom, which crystallized what I wanted to say on this show. That's when I realized, yeah, I'm going to do this show today. Listen, as sad as I am, I'm going to do this goddamn show today. Okay? So let's start with the most obvious thing, okay? Black women go through enough shit in their regular schmegular ass day-to-day life that they do not need it coming from a guy who's bitter about his mom and his goddamn dad. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not a well-adjusted man. I'm not. I'm not a well-adjusted man. I'm not. I still have kid-like behaviors sometimes. I got 6,000 comic books sitting above me. I have action figures and toys and shit like that. I also have a very depressive streak in me. In me. Like there are days where I want to just grab the world and stick my tongue down his throat. And there are other days where I just don't want to be here. Okay? I don't want to be here. But were it not for, and mind you, I'm an atheist, but were it not for the prayers and loving thoughts of the women in my life, particularly black women, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't. I would not be sitting here. Now, like I said, my mother was not a perfect person. She wasn't. She made mistakes. She did the best she could. She came from a time and a place where you just didn't talk about love because you were too busy trying to survive. My mother was born in Dillon, South Carolina, same place my father was. And if you tell me, well, they didn't experience racism, you out of your goddamn mind. I know they did. And my mother, being the person that she is, she felt like she had to defend her family. She had to protect her siblings. And sometimes it caused her to come in conflict with them same siblings. And my grandmother. But I knew my mother did the absolute best that she could. I have her journal entries where she talked about this. So the idea that black women somehow are not deserving of love is asinine. If you are a black man, you can be mixed race. You can be mixed race because you got a mother. You got a mother. You have to understand the pain that she went through to bring your big head ass into this world. Man or woman, somebody brought your ass into this world. Now, are all parents perfect? Nope. Hell no. Hell no. But I also know that pain, because again, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, childbirth is as close as a woman will come to death without actually dying. That has been said by doctors. That has been said by nurses and anesthesiologists and OBGYN. Childbirth is as close to death as a woman will come without actually dying. And some of them actually do. They're in the most vulnerable moment that they could possibly be in. So somebody explain to me how a woman would risk that. A woman would risk that and you shit on her. Are you out of your goddamn mind? What is wrong with you? Now again, not every mother is perfect. And there are some people that have gone completely no contact from their moms and their dads. I'm not gonna knock you for it. I'm not gonna knock you for it. Because I spent a very large majority, bulk of my life hating my father. Like dead ass hate. And it wasn't some, oh, well, your mama poisoned me. No, I saw his own goddamn actions. My mother didn't have to poison me to shit. I saw what my father did. But to say that somehow black women, especially black women, are these ghetto, ratchet, this, that, and the third, that shit hurts me as a man, as a black man in America. I hate that as a black man of the global community. It's disgusting to me. It absolutely is disgusting to me because can a black woman be wrong? Yes. Can a black woman make mistakes? Yes. Can a black woman be a fuck up? Yes. Excuse my French, angry. I know you don't like it, but I had to make it. I use it to make a point. In other words, a black woman can be human. A black woman can be human. They are not granite. They're not these ethereal things. They're human beings. And they're going to make mistakes because they're human. But you do not denigrate all of them simply because you have a problem with one of them. Thank you, Wolfie. I love you too, brother. I love you. I need y'all to understand this, okay? What society, worldwide society, has foisted upon black women, and women in color in a broader sense, but in a specific sense. What society has foisted onto black women is wrong on the surface, in the middle, and on the bottom, and it is unfair to them. So I'm sitting there listening to this ginger dude, and I'm really asking myself, who hurt you, bro? Who hurt you? Who told you that this shit was the way you thought it was? And I go back to something Malcolm X said. Who taught you to hate your skin? Who told you to hate the place that you come from? Who told you to hate the features that you have on your face, or the way your body is built, or the way your hips sway and this, that? Who taught you to hate that? Who taught you to hate that? Whoever did it, you need to go back and knock their ass out. There is this underlying thing, especially when it comes to men, that we all are going to end up paying for in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Do you understand? The next generation of young men are being radicalized by people like Andrew goddamn Tate. Andrew Tate. A man who he's a predator, he's a piece of shit, and he's not worth the time it would take to wipe him off at the bottom of your shoe. But our young men are being radicalized by guys like this. But the one that I really wish I could have knocked the F out is Kevin Samuels. If Kevin Samuels was alive today, it'd be Playboy 15 minutes in the parking lot. And I'd beat his ass. I would beat the shit out of him. I would break my foot off in his ass. Because I'm going to tell you something, and I mean this sincerely. All that tough talk, alpha bro shit don't mean nothing if you want a legacy. Because y'all can't carry eggs, you dumb bastards. You ought to submit to me. Bruh, do you know if you want a child, you better take the bass out of your goddamn voice? Like, it's the mother of all goofs. It is the mother of all goofs. A bunch of alpha bros wanting women to submit to them, but they also want some good. If you don't sit your goofy ass down, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey guys, check this out. In the immortal words of Chaos, you ain't leaving out of here with all that sperm not hitting the egg and shit. You want a legacy, right? You want your name to live on, you want your bloodline to live on, then you better take the goddamn bass out of your voice. What kind of shit is that? What kind of shit is that? I am so glad that women are finally understanding, y'all ain't gotta put up with this shit. If my wife chose to leave me today, there is nothing I can do to stop her. I would try everything to convince her not to, but she can leave if she wants to. She can. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Men need women more than women need men. I said what I said. You can Talk all the shit about me you want to. You can say whatever you want to about my fingernails and earrings and everything else, but you cannot get yourself pregnant. There's not a guy in here that can get himself pregnant. I'm gonna stick it in my booty and my meat, baby. Bitch, shut your dumb ass up. And when a woman does decide to carry your child, she is making the conscious decision to bring life into this world that might cost her her life. It might cost her her life. Black women are still 4 times more likely to die in childbirth than their white counterparts. Black women are 4 times, I'm going to say that again because obviously, you know, these facts sometimes miss people like Ginger Man. He look like a loaf of gingerbread, though, for real. Like, I'm not even bullshitting. That man look like a loaf of gingerbread. Gingerbread man, he the gingerbread man. Well, y'all see him, y'all know what I'm talking about. Go look for him. I'm telling you, he look like a loaf of gingerbread. The gingerbread man, Lord, the gingerbread man. Anyway, black women are 4 times more likely to die in childbirth than their white counterparts. 4 times. The clearest and probably the most disgusting example of what I am talking about is Adriana Smith. Adriana Smith. That name will live in my head for the remainder of the life that I have. Here's a woman who was only a couple of weeks pregnant. Couple of weeks. When she had a, I believe, blood clot or brain aneurysm, something. She had blood clots in her head. Anyway, she was brain dead. She was brain dead. Brain dead. But because she had this happen to her in goddamn Georgia, she could not even control her own death. They put her on machines and kept her alive until her fetus was viable. And the only reason her child, Chance, that's the boy's name, is on this side of eternity is because they had to harvest him out of her because she began to rot. Her mother had no control of her own child's remains. But Gingerbread Man is talking shit about black women. Now, black women do get it from all sides. They do. They get it from all sides, and sadly, they get it from their own. They do. They are betrayed over and over and over. Now, again, this is a broad conversation about womanhood in America, womanhood worldwide. I am specifically talking about black women because A, I come from one, B, I've seen it happen, okay? So, black women get it from all goddamn sides. They do. They are always the canary in the coal mine. When black women tried to warn white women about what they were planning on doing with Roe versus Wade, white women poo-pooed it. They laughed in their face. Oh, it could never happen. It's judicial law and this, that, and the third. And black women were like, no. If they want your ass to have them goddamn towhead, blonde-haired, blue-eyed white babies, you're gonna have those babies. And then it happened. This was not not seen. They didn't sneak it in the middle of the night. Everybody knew what they was about to do. Everybody knew. And black women were on the vanguard saying over and over out loud, hey, yo, you might want to deal with this. You're going to lose your shit. You're going to lose your shit. Hey, playboy, you're going to lose your shit. White women laughed. Latina women laughed. Everybody laughed. And then it happened. Now, again, I'll go back to, can women be wrong? Black women be wrong? Yes, they can. Because they're humans. They can screw up money, screw up relationships, everything. Good morning, thick and tired with your beautiful self. Because they're human beings, ladies and gentlemen. Human beings. They just so happen to also know how bad shit is going to hit them and everybody around them. Now back to Gingerbread, Ginger Snap, Ginger J, whatever. What I saw in him was hurt. Did I agree with his hurt? Hell no. No. I can't agree with somebody's hurt when I know for a fact they dropped a goddamn grenade in somebody's house to try to get their ass. You made life choices that were horrible, buddy. You dropped a goddamn grenade on somebody. Like, where they do this at? What kind of shit? Like, come on. Your life was at 0 for nothing as it was. It's like, yo, man. Oh, go mad at him. I'm sick of shit, bro. I'll tell you what. I'm dropping a grenade in his house. Hey, yo, what? Like, listen, I don't hate nobody that damn. Like, there's some people I wish go away, but I ain't gonna make the shit happen with a grenade. But anyway, what I saw out of him was hurt. I saw unresolved issues. I saw daddy issues. I saw mommy issues. That boy is mad at his father, but he took it out on his mom. And again, kids, this is me. I kind of did it the same way when I was younger. I think for about maybe I was a year. I didn't blame my mother. I just knew my mother and father were screwing up and mom didn't want him around. But it took me becoming an older grown man for me to realize how wrong I was. And I even talked to my mother about it. I'm like, hey, Mom, there was a time I really thought you were the reason Dad wasn't around. And she said I wasn't. And I said, I know now. I'm a grown man. I know now. You know, my brother Rocky, the Saint, El Santo, he went through it. But it did not mean that we weren't there, we couldn't grow. This dude obviously has not grown. He's blaming black women for the mistakes he made. He's blaming black women for the situations he didn't take control of. He's blaming black women for the fact that his father walked away. I said what the F I said. It took me forgiving my father as a grown man for me to learn and think of him as a flawed man. I didn't see him as a demon. He wasn't a demon. He was my dad, but he was a screw up. My mother wasn't perfect. But damn it, she tried, man. She did. She did the best she could. I think this time last year when I talked about this, I told y'all the story about where "stand right there, bitch" came from. How I was having a fight, a woman scratched my face, my mother got in her face, and this was a tall woman. She said, "And what are you gonna do about it, bitch?" And then my mother's like, "Stand right there, bitch." So I told y'all that story. But that's how my mother was. That's how my mother raised us to be. I have 3 sisters that I know for a goddamn fact. You better leave them alone. You better leave them alone. They will put hands on you, but I also know they can take care of themselves. Absolutely. My big sister Linda can take care of herself. My sister Lizzie can take care of herself. My sister Quisha, who I don't even talk to anymore, she can take care of herself. That's the women my mother wanted to raise. When it came to her son, she wanted men who were not like my father. You know, every time my car stop, I have a baby pops out. Like I wasn't that dude. Like. And no, kids, I didn't do it the right way. I got married and had 14. No. I got married, got divorced, had 4 kids. Boom, 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 boom. Got married again. Now my 4 kids are grown. Now my nuts are on the Grateful Dead memorial tour because I ain't having another child. Y'all can kiss my ass. But what I had to do was learn to love every aspect of my life, not just the parts that I felt good about. And one of the things that, yes, theme park, yes. I'll be damned if I go out and have a new baby and they, for show and tell, he's bringing the urn of his daddy. Like, hell no, Y'all kiss my ass.
My name is Timus, and I'm 5 years old, and I want to talk about my dad. My dad was a soldier. My dad was a famous person on TikTok. My dad had a radio station. He was the greatest man I ever knew. Yay! And I want to introduce my dad.
And he pull up an urn. Y'all are out y'all goddamn mind. I'd have fallen and bumped your damn head. Damn 5-year-old talking about my ass in the past tense. Y'all, hell no. He out here pulling out my uniforms because he can't pull anything else because I'm in the ground. Kiss my ass. I take a shower, I look at my nuts and go, yeah, fellas, y'all did great. Like, there's stirring music when I look at my nuts. Like, you know the music that was playing when Russell Crowe's character died in Gladiator? That's what's playing when I look at my nuts. I don't even like the newer $100 bills that they come out with. Like, give me one of them old ones. You are out of your goddamn mind. You out your listen, my nuts already know they the Boapt. My nuts are Boapt. Boapt. Nothing. I am so, y'all think I'm making that shit up. I shower and when I get ready down there, go to them. You goddamn right, Ed. You out of your rabbit ass mind. Goddamn 6-year-old talking about his father in the past tense. All he got is a picture, an urn, and one of my old damn uniforms. You out your goddamn mind. Listen, my wife would kill me because that would mean I'd have to go out and get something from somebody younger than like my daughters and shit. You are out of your ass. Who gave you a double shot of Express? Nobody, Swords. It's A celebration for my mom's birthday. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. Ask me if I want some more children.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
I don't even pee in the house, in the apartment building of somebody younger. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. Shit. Hey, every time if y'all watch Gladiator right now, when it gets to the part where Russell Crowe dies and y'all hear that music, every one of y'all gonna start laughing like a hell. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, Jesus, why he do that? Why he do that? Thomas, you wrong. No, I ain't wrong.
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want
I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. So, it took me becoming an adult to understand everything that my mother had done for me. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't by any textbook. And there was no, pot roast and milk at the end of it, like Leave It to Beaver and shit. But what it was is life lessons given to me by somebody who wanted to see me become the man I have always been meant to be. Same thing with my brother. So watching Ginger Snaps or Ginger J or whatever the hell that boy's name is, there was a twinge of sadness in me. A twinge of sadness. Now again, if you've gone no contact with your mom and your dad, and you have reason for that, I will never knock you for it. Do what you have to do to protect your peace, protect your children. Like that, like Tish Monster. There's no way in hell I'd have my kids around her mother-in-law. What are you talking? Reason, leveraging personal financial needs or causes for gifts. What are they talking about? God, TikTok, all right. So that TikTok can see it. Because apparently the moderators are just dick. Have I asked any of you for any money or gifts? Don't everyone speak at once. Don't everybody speak at once. Hey, TikTok, why don't you ever read the goddamn comments? Why? I have to stop my entire goddamn show because y'all over here either getting reports that I'm doing something over here that I'm not, or you think I'm trying to get people to get off app. The hell are you talking about? God damn, I can't wait till they sunshine this bitch. Anywho. Back to what I was talking about before TikTok decided my behavior asking people. I didn't ask anybody for shit. I'm having a conversation. So what I saw that kid, and I'm gonna call him a kid. He could be a year younger than me. You are a kid, dog. You are a child. What I saw out of him was a lot of hurt. A lot of it. More hurt than anything else. I saw that in him. But now, it doesn't mean I won't clean his ass up. It does not mean, just because I see hurt in your eyes, does not mean that you won't get this goddamn work. I'm sorry, it doesn't. The society we are slowly building, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. It isn't safe for children. It isn't safe for women. It isn't safe for femme-presenting people. It isn't safe for trans, lesbians, gays, non-binaries, queer. It's not safe for any of them because we have watched as our children, our boys, have been radicalized into believing that the world belongs to them. We're going to a dark, dark place now. We are going to a very... We are going to a very dark place now. Witchy Amy said, the coffee bean's about to have buffalo with TikTok. Yo! Out here having buffalo with mugs, man. Sick of this shit, man. But we, as a species, we're in trouble. We really are. Because guys like old gingivitis over there, I called him gingivitis because Smoking Hot called him gingivitis. That wasn't me. That was Smoking Hot. Smoking Hot did that. Smoking Hot been calling his ass gingivitis for 20 minutes. She did it. So, y'all can blame her. I ain't had nothing to do with it. That was Smoking Hot. She called that man gingivitis. Ginger Snaps, whatever your goddamn name is. You got to understand something. It's the ginger, it's your ginger J, gingivitis, ginger snaps, ginger whatever. That mentality is what is being raised in our houses today. I told y'all, Steve Bannon radicalized your boys. I said exactly what I said. Steve Bannon is the one that radicalized your boys. He did. Steve Bannon radicalized your sons. What's going on, Rice? Listen, I'm gonna get to his nasty ass too. We have normalized the shittiest behavior from men. We've normalized it. Now, if you're a black man in America, you know damn well you can't get away with half that bullshit. You're not allowed to. The hell did you think you gonna do? You think you gonna be able to go? Listen, you think you gonna be able to go out and do that bullshit? No, your ass is black. You black. The hell are you talking about? You're not getting away with that bullshit. If you become a misogynistic dick, listen, somebody gonna send your ass to the upper room. Like, you are not allowed to get away with that shit. You are not allowed to do that. You, basically, you got choices, and none of them are good. None of them are good. You ain't gonna be able to get away with that Okay, TikTok is really starting to piss me off. This goddamn verification shit is really getting on my goddamn nerves. See, this is why I can't wait for this app to get banned. If you're a black dude, you cannot get away with the Andrew Tate shit. You see, if you think I'm lying, see how well it's working for Fresh and Fit? They over there kicking it now, ain't they? They got kicked off of. How you get kicked off of YouTube after it was like they were paying women to come in there so they can insult them. And it wasn't until they put on them goddamn hooded robes and shit that they was like, TikTok, YouTube was like, nah.
Oh, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
They chip was soaking in dip. I know, Magpie, I know. I really need to get back into my Substacking. I do. You ain't gonna lie. She said, please come back to Substack. The kids miss you. I'm like, come on. But you're right, Magpie. You are right. You are absolutely right. 100%. I do need to get back into my Substacking. All right. I'm pretty sure this damn live is about to get cut off by TikTok because I have tried to verify 6 times. I get the damn thing, the puzzle piece in place correctly every goddamn time, and every time it tells me unable to verify. So, I'm going to shoot this shit over to Substack as well. But I'm going to try to get back on here in about, well, it's just about to end in about 15 seconds. I literally, honestly cannot stand how TikTok operates. I can't. It's the most asinine app I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. I wish I had gotten a bigger platform someplace else. I do. I genuinely do. Yes, I'm on YouTube now. See? Inactivity. The hell are they talking about? Hold on, YouTubers. YouTubes. I now have to reset everything. I'm so sick of this shit. So sick of this shit. Oh my God. Try it again. But just in case they start doing that bullshit, go over to the stack. Hey, haven't been to the stack in a while. Hey, what's going on in the stack, baby? Baby, what's going on to the stack, baby? Yeah, yeah. Stacking. Stacking. Skip all that. Oh, boy. Hi, Subby Stacks. I'm back. All right, and 3, 2, and it's connecting. Booyaka! Connecting. Oh, shit. He back. He black. Get used to it. He back. He black. Get used to it. Hi, Substack. How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Hi, TikTok. How the hell are you doing? With your bitch ass. Anyway. Back. Hold on. Is that Mandy Marie? Is that the real Mandy Marie? I have such famous. Yeah, see, Magpie. Listen, when I tell y'all Magpie is the future, please do not misunderstand me. I'm not bullshitting. Listen, Magpie gonna be the one y'all gonna have to be afraid of. I'm telling y'all that right now. Y'all better watch out. Magpie is that one. Or has turned herself into Silver Swan. And if you don't know who Silver Swan is, she's a villain in DC. Go look it up. But anyway, so back to what I was talking about. We have really messed up an entire generation of kids. Boys. They're thinking that this is the way that masculinity should be done. And it's not. What's going on, Monster Lobster in the building? It's not. It comes down to a lot of forgiveness. You know, therapy helped me more than I will ever be able to understand. Michelle Houston, who was my therapist for many years when I was in the Army, I told her to her face before I left, I said, "You're the best therapist I've ever had." Michelle Houston is a black woman, so. Charmaine's in the building. Good morning, Charmaine. Girl, you know you ain't late. You a coffee bean. Coffee beans are never late. But therapy helped me understand. Therapy helped me to see my mother and father as human beings, not as these abstracts. You see, my mind sometimes, I turn things into abstracts. I forget that they're real human beings. I have done it with my children. I have done it with my wife. I have done it with my mother and father. I have done it with my siblings. I've done it with the Villains Guild. I've done it with people in the Army. I have done that. I've turned real life human beings into abstracts. Like, there's a cat that I have been on this application. I have been on TikTok for 9 months. And he said, F my dead mother. I still hate that son of a bitch. But I have gotten to the point where I no longer see him as an abstract. I see him as a human being. That's what I see him as, a human being. I have to do that constantly. I have to remember that Villains Guild is not made up of abstracts. They're made up of real life, flesh and blood human beings. My siblings are not the pillars that would save me. They're flesh and blood human beings. My wife is not some person who's untouchable. She's my wife, and she's a human being. My children are not just names and the stars. They're my kids, human beings. The moment I started doing that, the moment things started to click for me, I started to understand my place in this world. I started to understand that the mistakes that my mother and father made me the man that I am today. And I could do nothing more than love them and forgive them. I see that same thing in discourse, especially when it comes to black folk. Black women are treated as abstracts and not human beings. So now don't even worry about it. He ain't even worth me bringing up his damn name. I'm pretty sure he'll hear about it, in which case, and you know why. Not you, Sinai, him. But black women are not your abstracts. You can't just paint whatever you want to on them. We're talking about human beings. They have loves, they have hates. They get cold, they get hot. They're beautiful. They're funny. Angry as shit, loving as hell, lustful, spiritual. They're human beings. And then when you take a step out of that, women are the same way. They have loves, they have hates, they get hot, they get cold. They're sexy, funny, angry as hell, lustful, spiritual. They're human beings. But tell me, why is that so hard for so many people to understand? Why is that such a hard concept for people to understand? Why do people struggle with that? I use Mary Greenberg a lot as an example. I do. And sometimes I think, hey, I probably shouldn't do it. But her story is so beautiful and unique. There's heartbreak and there is joy in it. To see Mary Greenberg, you don't see her as a bitter woman. No. You don't see her as somebody who's just, oh, well, she's mad all the time. No. Mary spreads love. She loves everybody. Or she tries to, at least. But Mary is intersex. Oh, for the love of Pete! Restrict, primarily direct speech. Here we go again. I'm telling y'all right now, if it happens, y'all better go over to Substack or YouTube, because I'm not doing this today. I'm not. Be safe, theme park. I love you dearly. Be beautiful on purpose today, okay? Be beautiful on purpose. You know you're part of the family. You a coffee bean. Be safe, and I love you. So, this young man, again, yes, can we not? Again. So here you have this young man running off at the mouth, talking crazy shit to black women in the room. Eugene, what's happening, brother? There were black women in the room. He was not saying this shit in a void. He was saying it to them. Asked one of them, where's your hair? Son of head, what are you talking about? If I go out and purchase a toupee, first off, Chaos has never let me live that down if I do. Like, if my black ass goes out and purchases a toupee and then puts it on my head, I ain't got to worry about nobody else but Chaos and Angry. Angry IT Nerd is going to have my whole... Listen, Angry going to laugh at me from a deep place in his soul. Like, bruh, did you really come out here with that goddamn toupee on? Yeah.
He needs some milk.
I'm going to need some milk. But if I bought a toupee and put it on my head, it's my goddamn hair. Hold on, Dave the Lowlander said that's what you think. Dave the Viking said you think Chaos is the only one. I'm so glad to see members of the Villains Guild showing respect for the Brutalists here. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I see this now. Y'all like, listen, this ain't the army, bro. We gonna make fun of your black ass. Did you put that bullshit on? Hold on, Dave the Lowlander said the whole ass guild will be hounding you. God damn. Dave the Viking said the round will be a whole different game. I show up with a damn toupee. But back to what I was talking about. I think we all have to stop seeing I'm going to try, Bunny. I am. I'm going to try. Because and again, I'm going to try to do this without crying. There's something special about being loved. I don't know if everybody has somebody that loves them like that, but there is something special about being loved. Unconditionally. No strings attached. Just loved. Tristina said, it's a bandana hairpiece. God damn it. It's more bullshit. I think about what it took for that young man to say that bullshit in front of people. What series of events led him to going off like that? I don't wonder because I want to try to fix it. I wonder because I want to make sure young men don't follow that shit. If you are a young man or you have a young man in your life, show them that man's video. Show them that man's video. And then hug them. Hug them tightly. Hug them tightly. And tell them that is not how you have to be. The one thing I can be thankful for my mother for was her telling me to always be myself. And how hard I struggled to get to that. Hey, Kim, if you're going to Jamaica, I mean, you could buy some dreads. I mean, I might wear them. I might wear them for my cosplay of Saint Swole Meat. Like, you can love on your children. You can love on them But you have to also remember that they got to go out in the world. So loving on them is not enough. You got to love on them and you got to teach them. You got to love on them and you got to teach them. I struggled with a lot of the things that my mother taught me. Mandy, go type in Ginger J, Gingajay, Jay. Type it in TikTok. You'll find it. Trust me. Matter of fact, you know, no, I'm already on. I'm on Substack. I wish I had done that. In fact, maybe I might be able to. Hold on just a second here. Hold on just a second. Let me see something. Because I think I can do this. Where is it? I know it's here. Now I can't find it. Never mind, I can't do it. But trust and believe there will be a video about it today. It amazes me. What pain a lot of people will force them to look and treat themselves badly. Being loved is being loved is great. Don't worry, Magpie, that's fine. Do y'all know what has everybody in here been loved? And by love, okay, let me give you the ground rules. Hold on, before you get ready to go, give me a whole bunch of stories. By loved, I mean at your worst moment. Somebody looked at you and said, I love you anyway. And they meant it. Has everybody ever had that? Has everybody had that? Has everybody had that? Has everybody had that? A lot of people have not. A lot of people have never had that type of love. The love that makes you feel secure in who you are. The love that makes you feel like there is nothing on earth you cannot do. The love that tells you the truth even when you don't want to hear it. The love that is all-encompassing, meaning there's not an aspect of your life that love does not cover. Has everybody had that? Has everybody had that? I often talk about my daughter, our youngest child, my little girl, who was born with autism and mild, I hate using the word, but it's what the designation is, retardation. And how from the moment I met her, from the very moment I met her, and I mean this, from the moment I met her, and I have pictures of this, she was 2.5 years old when she came into my life. According to her mom and her grandmother, she did not go up to strangers at all. She never went up to strangers. But when I went downstairs from my mother's house to greet this little girl, that's the first thing she did. She walked right into my arms. And I held her, 2.5-year-old. We did not know all the things that were going on with her. I didn't know. All I know is when I picked her up and she put her hands on my face and was feeling my beard, feeling my face and my eyes, I knew what it felt like to be loved. My sons, they grew up. When they were babies, there was a lot of love, and I felt it. I did. I truly felt it. But I also felt like I didn't deserve it. Because I told y'all, I wasn't a great dad. Wasn't a great dad. It wasn't because I walked out. It wasn't because I had denied them. It was simply because I could not fix this shit in here. I couldn't fix it. My depression and anxiety and shit paralyzed me. Paralyzed me. It was in that I conceived my daughter. And here she was. This little girl. Looking just like me. My mom said it. My sister Lizzie said it. Her mother said it. Her grandmother said it. And here it's just, my wife said it. It's just a world where me and this little girl are just looking at each other. I'm just staring at this beautiful little girl who looks just like me. And I can't get past her looking like me, her coming up to me, her hugging me, touching my face, laughing. I couldn't get past it. But I knew unconditional love on that day. I knew it. I knew what it felt like to truly be loved by someone. From that day until this one, and I'm talking an hour ago, almost an hour and a half ago, that love is still there. That little girl does not see a single mistake I've ever made as a father. Not a one. That girl has never held a grudge for me not being in her life the first 2.5 years. She doesn't. That little girl, I'm sorry, she's 21. That grown woman only sees daddy. And if you ask her today, she will say daddy. If she hold up a picture, who's this? Daddy. And she says, I love you to me 100 times a day. Unconditionally. No strings attached. I don't have to give her something for her to give this to me. It's just simply she loves me. And I love her. A lot of people don't have that. This ginger dude obviously has never had that. That feeling of truly being loved. My mother gave that to me. Unconditionally. No matter what I did, no matter where I went, my mother still loved me. I think when you stop turning people into abstracts and turn them into real flesh and blood human beings, you start to know whether or not somebody loves you the way you should be loved or whether somebody's just there to use you. It's truthful. It's truthful. There are a lot of people that will hang out with you because you got a lot of money. It's true. It's true. Magpie says, I guess the reason why your words mean so much to me is because I am starved of a paternal figure. I mostly grew up without him after all. Magpie, I will always be here for you. I accept you. I accept everything about you. Because somebody gave that to me. I would be selfish if I didn't give it back. So, if you see me as a parental figure, I'm humbled and honored. And I will do everything I can to never let you down. I will, though. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let you down. I am. but that doesn't mean I'm not going to get up and try again. So yes, I love the hell out of you, and I'm proud of you. Please remember that. Maybe this ginger dude is still looking at things from these abstracts. He has turned his mother into an abstract ideal. He's turned black women into an abstract ideal. One black woman did something wrong to me, that means all of them do it, because all of them are black. One black woman didn't love me the way I should have been loved, so it means all black women will do that. I get sick to death of that shit happening. I get sick of it. I get utterly sick of it. Because it means you are not looking past what you think they are to truly see them as they are. I had to see my mother for who she truly was. A hardworking woman who did absolutely the best she could. She made a lot of mistakes, but goddamn it, she got up every day and tried again. It helped me see my siblings for what they truly are and who they truly are. One of the reasons it hurt so bad when there was a separation between me and my sisters is because there was the abstracts of what my sisters were, and then there was the true honesty of what my sisters are. So when my sister Lizzie and I reconnected, when my sister Lizzie and my brother Rocky and Linda and myself, when we all reconnected, that did something in my soul. It made me feel like I had gotten pieces of myself back. Not these abstract pieces, real human beings. My real little sister, my terror twin. That's what it meant so much to me. I don't get into arguments with men that start off with talking about my goddamn fingernails or my earrings. I don't. It's not worth it, because what you're looking at is an abstract. Oh, well, I was taught that men that do this, they gay. I'm a grown-ass man with my own damn money. You expect me to follow your damn rules? You out of your goddamn mind. You have fallen and bumped your damn head. I don't expect anybody to follow my thinking. I don't. If I can accept you as you are, why can't you accept yourself? Huh? Why can you not accept yourself?
Why?
You have to love the person inside of you. You have to love that person. I told y'all, I love me. I just don't like me all the time. I love the shit out of me. I just don't like myself very much sometimes. That's my struggle. That's the weight I carry. That is why. Because I'm still learning to believe in who I am. I am still learning to believe in who I am. I am doing it not because of ego. I'm doing it not because of money. I'm doing it not because, oh wow, it's the cool new thing to do. I am doing it because I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person. Wolfie, that's why you got me. That's why you got the coffee beans, Wolfie. All the way over in Australia, that's why you got the coffee beans. We love you being opinionated. We expect you to be opinionated. You got to learn how to love the person on the inside. You got to. Because as long as you are out here not loving the person on the inside, you can't do shit on the outside. You can't do shit on the outside. I put this damn thing on backwards. Ain't that a bitch? Ha ha ha. You cannot do a goddamn thing on the outside. If you tell somebody you love them, you're lying. If you tell somebody you need them, you're lying. If you tell somebody they're important, you're lying because you haven't dealt with the one thing on the inside. Yes, Magpie, it does. Self-love count as making edits of yourself in your head. There are 1,001 different versions of who I am in my head. For shits and giggles, I sat down and created a political party. And then a couple of days ago, I sat down for shits and giggles and invented an entire religion. There are thousands of versions of myself in my head. But I had to learn how to love all of them individually in order for me to learn how to love myself. In order for me to be able to love the person that I am, I had to first come to grips with loving every single version of myself in my head. Because I'm no good if I don't. I'm no good if I don't. I want people to stop making black women abstracts and start seeing them as the human beings that they truly are. When you humanize a black woman, you are allowing her to grow and fail at her own pace. When you make them an abstract, if they fail, it's cancel culture time. But if you allow a black woman to be a human being, not just in your heart, not just in your mind, but in your life, you give them the opportunity to fail, to learn, and to grow. We don't do that. We don't. Okay. All women, just women and femme presenting people, raise your hand. Do you think we humanize black women or do we use them as abstracts? It's a simple yes or a no. Just put it in the comments. Either one, Substack, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I answer that question. Do we humanize black women or do we continue to make them abstracts, which means they cannot grow because there is no growth in that abstract? Yes or no? It's a simple yes or no question. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. I can give you my answer right now. No. No. We don't. We don't. We do not. Black women are abstracts for everybody. 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 You want to blame the federal government for the bombings in Gaza and there's a black woman that is running to be the head of it? You can foist all of that bullshit on her and then feel good about yourself when you actually screwed everybody you were fighting for. You can tell a black woman, take that watermelon out of your bio. The puck? But it's something I believe in. If you're gonna vote for that woman, she's the abstract. You're not talking about the real human being. You're talking about some shit that's in your head that you have created this large ass billboard of. And you can foist her every hatred. You can foster every pain. You can foster every bad thought you've ever had about your life, about black women, about the black women in your life. You can put it on that poster, and it's their fault. Who fights for them? Their own men don't do it. So when a white man disrespects, it is no different. Black men do it too. And don't get me wrong, ladies, I've done it. I've done it. Confession time, kids. Y'all don't come here for a fictional character. Y'all come here for the real dude. So as the real dude, I'm telling you, yes, I've done it too. I have. But then I grew up. Then I learned. Then I had fantastic conversations with black women across the entire spectrum. And I learned. I grew. I evolved. People say to me all the time, well, you can't fight for black women. You married a white woman. No, I can still fight for them. I can still fight for them. Because black women aren't an abstract. They're human beings. So I'm fighting for their right to be human beings. And it don't matter who I go to bed with that one, does it not? It costs me nothing to stand here and tell you I love, honor, respect, and defend black women. It costs me nothing. It costs me nothing. It costs me nothing. It also costs me nothing to tell the truth about black womanhood. It is not an abstract. It consists of real human beings. It consists of real human beings who are going to make real mistakes. They're going to be real disappointments, but they're human beings. They are allowed to be human beings. You cannot foster ratchetness on black women without noticing that every other group of women have the same ratchetness. How dare you sit up and tell black women, y'all ghetto? But they got white women who don't know who they damn baby daddy is, and they going on Maury Povich. So what are you talking about? One of the most evil, insidious things that Ronald Reagan ever did was come up with the welfare queen story. Foistering this idea of welfare cheats and baby mamas on all black women because of the actions of one. That's one of the most insidious things he ever did. It's one of the reasons I swear for God and for other white men, if Ronald Reagan was alive today, I'd beat the shit out of him. Y'all see that video that's going around where Andrew Garfield, Julia Roberts, and that one actress's name, who her name escapes me. I know she's on The Bear. But this German reporter asks the two white folk, the two Caucasians, the two European descended people about Me Too and the Black Lives Matter movement. Hold the puck up. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a secret The Me Too movement was started by a black woman. Now, please hold on as I blow your mind just a tad bit more. The people who are on the front lines of the vanguard of the Black Lives Matter movement are women. Black women. Please hold still. Do not get your hands out of the vehicle. They will be chopped off. Hey, yo! So explain to me, why would you ask two white folks about something that two black women or black women were the front vanguard of or the ones that created it? Why would you do that? Because again, ladies and gentlemen, we only see black women as abstracts. A white woman can go into a goddamn Victoria's Secret, tear up the goddamn place, be filmed, try to take the camera, and it's just one white woman acting up. But every time the answer to the question, Ayo Edebiri. Okay, Ayo Edebiri. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sanat. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate you. Angie, I appreciate that. But let a black woman do that. Let a black woman go into Victoria's Secret, get mad, tear up the place. It's always accompanied with, see, that's how they all are. That's what's accompanied with it. If a black woman goes to a club with a see-through outfit, with her booty cheeks hanging out and is see-through and her nipples, she's ratchet, she's ghetto. If it's on Kim Kardashian, somehow it's high fashion. Because with black women, it's an abstract. Now again, if you pull that out just a tad bit, you will see that a lot of women are abstracts. Abstracts. Not real people. They're not. Do you think the incel community sees women as women? Hell no. Y'all are incubators for low cock energy. That's what y'all are. Y'all are not real people. Y'all are incubators. Y'all are sandwich makers. Y'all are punching bags. Y'all are brood mares. Because black women are abstracts, all women inevitably become abstracts. Asian women are not Asian women. They don't get a chance to screw up. They don't get a chance to laugh. They don't get a chance to be horny or anything. They're the geisha, the mysterious geisha girl. Again, tell me I'm wrong. Someone stop me when I'm telling a lie. You don't get to be a Latin woman. You don't get to be a Latin woman who just, listen, I just wanted a bagel. Nah, you got to be a hot Spanish Latina sex pot. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Russian women do not get to be simply Russian women. They got to be cold steel. I kill man, then I make sex. And come on. Again, somebody tell me when I'm lying. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. White women don't get to be white women. They don't. They don't get to be European. No. You are pregnant now with a baby on your hip now cooking your man a pot roast right now. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. I will never forget Jerry Ryan, the woman that played Seven of Nine on Star Trek Voyager. I will never, ever, ever forget the story I heard about her outfit on Star Trek. Now, mind you, 7 of 9 was a Borg. She was a Borg. But Jerry Ryan is an attractive woman. To this very day, she's a very beautiful woman. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But Rick Berman wanted to show off her curves. So they put her in an outfit that was so goddamn tight, she said there were times where she couldn't breathe. She could not breathe. All of this to play a character on television? Really? This nothing loose fitting? Nothing? Really? For real? That's what we get? And don't get me wrong, I watch Korn. Hello, I do. And I do what I do with it. And then I go on about my business. I don't project those fantasies on every single woman. I can't. I cannot. But when you make black women an abstract, you can do that to any woman on earth. All Muslim women, do they get a chance to be women? Nope. See, they're secret terrorists. You don't know what's going on with the hijab. Again, somebody stop me when I tell a lie, please. Every woman on TikTok that stands up for other women have got a DM talking about grape. I have to say grape because I'm on TikTok. Or essay. Every single woman has got a DM either on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. They have gotten a threat of violence, bodily violence against them on TikTok or in their DMs. Again, somebody stop me when I tell a lie. You stand up against misogyny, somebody's going to call you something. They're going to threaten to do something. Bunny's I will give you a perfect example of this. Bunny, whose daughter harmed herself trying to get up out of here. And some goddamn bearded white man sends her a DM and says, I wish your daughter had finished the job. Because Bunny is not a human goddamn being. Bunny's daughter is not a human being. They're an abstract. And why were they saying this? In defense of a drunk-ass man named Joseph Redden. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. Somebody stop me when I tell a lie. Star just said, I got 3 unalive threats last night alone just being a mod in Tenshi's live. This is exactly what I am talking about. And I go back to Ginger J. I go back to him. He's not mad at black women. He's mad at the abstract thought process that he put in his head about black women. And every black woman in the UK, the US, and around the goddamn planet, around the world, have to pay for his abstract bullshit. They have to pay for his abstract bullshit. Which brings me back to my mother. My mother never had to pay for my father's sins. And as a grown adult, I can say that out loud. It was not my mother's responsibility to pay for the sins of my father. I think Rao that my father and I had a really good understanding before he passed away. I miss him. Do not get me wrong. I miss my dad. But I know he made mistakes. He made horrible goddamn mistakes. He left a whole family to go off into the world. Can I forgive him for that? I have. I have. Man's been gone for 27 years. Of course I have. I am glad that before my mother passed away, I stopped looking at her and black women like her as an abstract. They're not an abstract. They're flesh and blood. They're human beings. I call DJ my big sister. DJ and I have never met in real life. Sometime last year, DJ reached out to me, and we've been talking. I cannot tell you how big of the support that DJ has given to me and my brother. DJ's not an abstract. That's a real human being. That's a 64-year-old black woman. A queen mother, if you will. But I get a chance to call her my big sister. She gets a chance to call me her little brother. Because she's not an abstract. She's a real human being. My sister Linda, my sister Lizzie, real human beings. My wife, a real human being. My 4 daughters, real human beings. My granddaughters, real human beings. It's not a pander to me to celebrate and uplift black women. It's what the hell I'm supposed to do. It is what I am supposed to do. I don't look at every black man as my enemy. If I got a problem with you, I got a problem with you. But every other black man, hey, brother, what's going on? Hey, brother, what's happening, brother? Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing? My brother, that's my brother. That's my brother. Because they are real human beings. Thank you, Erica. I greatly appreciate that. This Ginger J guy got the message all twisted. He got the message all twisted. He is fighting with real human beings over some abstract bullshit he got in his head. That's not any woman, black, white, or otherwise, job to carry your abstract bullshit. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. See, Magpie got it. Someone on TikTok threatened to touch me. Why the hell do women have to hold on to your upset feelings about an abstract in your head? That's not their job. That's not their responsibility. That shit belongs to you. That shit belongs to you. And I would not be my mother's son if I did not say that. Old Gingivitis' video really got me in my goddamn head. Already got me in my head. I'm not supposed to come here and tap dance and make you feel good because you see me as an abstract. Bitch, no. You will see me as a human being or you will not talk to me. You will see me as a father, a husband, a brother, and a son, or you will not talk to me. I'm not responsible for how you feel about certain goddamn things. I'm not responsible for you feeling like, oh my God, black people can be racist to me. That's not my goddamn title, nor is it my cross to bear. That's on you. That's on you. My job is to learn to be better than I was the day before. And it is what my mother taught me to do. That's what my mother taught me to do. I strive every day, to be the man my mother and father saw me as. To love unconditionally. Because love is something that's free to give. It costs you nothing. To love unconditionally. To never make an enemy unless I absolutely have to. And I've made some. And because I had to. To stand up for what I know is right. Even if I'm the only goddamn person standing. To tell the truth, even if it makes me look bad or ugly. To do all of this as the person that I am, not the person y'all want me to be, not the boogeyman nor the sex appeal or nothing. I get it. I do it me as me. As me. Authentically. Because the man my mother wanted me to be was that man. That man. I strive every day to do it. Every single day. So y'all will see that Ginger Man's video, Gingivitis' video. You'll see it. Because there's no goddamn way in hell I'm not talking about it. There's no way in hell I'm not talking about it. So if you know somebody in the UK, tell them get ready because you're going to see Gingivitis a whole lot today because today is my mother's birthday and that dude effed up. That dude just effed up. I just want y'all to stop looking at the people you admire, the people you look up to as abstract things. It blinds you to people. Donald Trump, I will not because you know how I asked, how I had concern. I know, Chaos, I know. You ain't leaving out here with all them Jews and shit. The reason Trump supporters are the way they are is because Donald Trump isn't a human being to them. He's an abstract. He is words. The abstract words. Make America great again. No path to where you going. No historical truth to the goddamn thing. It's just make America great again. He's an abstract. It's how evangelical Christians can sleep at night, knowing that they put an amoral man in charge of this country. Baby Christian. Remember Cyrus. Those are abstracts. The reason I say faith and spirituality are beautiful things is because it is something you got to work to. You got to work to that shit. Enlightenment of your faith, you got to work to. Enlightenment of spirituality, you got to work to. Religion, it requires no work. It is an abstract thought process. He up there, who? God, he up there. Do what he tell you. What did he tell you? Here, read this book. Abstract. 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 But to make Jesus flesh and blood means that you are not living up to those standards that he put in that book I just told you to read. If Jesus is a living, breathing person, he ain't gonna look like what y'all think he look like. He ain't gonna look like Kenny Loggins Jesus. No. He could be a brown guy. And he's gonna tell you, rich people ain't going to heaven. Why are you worshiping them? Hey, yo, what did I tell you about giving money and paying your taxes? Render unto Caesar, bitch. So we just kicking people out? We're not welcoming the stranger like I just told you to do? All right, okay, cool. All right. What's this with the homeless people? And we got condos over there. What is this? Didn't I just tell you, feed and clothe and house them in as much as you do to them, you done to me? If you made Jesus a human being and not an abstract, a lot of people would be crying their monkey asses off because they're not living anywhere near what he told you to do. Trump is the same way. Trump is an abstract. He's not a real person. He's an abstract. He ain't flesh and blood. That man is a whole ass act. That's why he gave him a slogan. I'm going to give you a 4-word slogan. Y'all better remember this shit. Make America great again. Yeah! People like, yeah! Then people start asking questions like, oh no, whoa, wait a minute, wait. Make America great again?
Ho, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
That would require us to remember when that happened, and that would also require us to acknowledge we ain't doing it right now. Like, I'm going to try Tracina. Tracina, as always, hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the one and only Tracina. Okay, now my gifting is suspended. I didn't even do anything. I will try to give myself some extra love this week. And I will try. I promise. See, this is what, again, this is TikTok's bullshit. Gifting suspended, even though I didn't even do any goddamn thing. I don't even know what the hell it's talking about. Like, I'm literally talking. I'm not asking for gifts. Again, maybe I should start saying more MAGA shit. Oh, Trump gonna make the bridges fly. He gonna make cars fly like Pegasus, the horses. Maybe if we do it hard, we pray more harder, Trump will get a magic wand and make the horses fly. Like, what the I swear, it is a slog. It is a 100% slog trying to do this goddamn show on this stupid ass, ignorant ass app. I swear it is. I swear it. YouTube ain't moved yet. YouTube been running the whole goddamn time. Whole goddamn time. Ain't nothing happened. I ain't asked nobody for shit. I never ask anybody for shit. What the hell are they talking about? And I get it. If you're reporting it, fine, whatever. I don't give a shit. But could you at least get it right? Would you want me to? See, reviewed your live and found that your live content violates our community guidelines. That was 960. This is the stupidest shit I ever seen in my goddamn life. Hey, Chaos. Now you want to, do you wonder why I left this bitch? I might as well do this shit on Kick. Hell, on Kick, that a dude threatened to beat the brakes off somebody, then he beat the brakes off somebody. Oh, Lord. Wolfie, what news did you get about that goddamn gunman? Oh, come on, Wolfie. Please tell me something. You know what? I'm dead ass. I might look into Kick. Because this TikTok shit is ridiculous. I'm going to make my goddamn videos and get the hell up out of here. This is bullshit. My shit is suspended for nothing. I don't even know what the hell appeal not approved. Of course it's not approved. I ain't asked a single person for a gift. I said super chats are open. That was the end of it. You can gift if you want to. I don't care. I've never asked it. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to let this damn bullshit ass application ruin the rest of my day. Today is my mother's birthday. But let me end this before I end up screwing up some bullshit. I see every single one of you. Even though I might not answer in the Discord, doesn't mean I don't see the Discord. I see y'all coffee beans. I see what y'all doing. Y'all talking. Y'all laughing. Y'all having fun. And that's what I want you to. Because I see every one of you. Your stories matter to me. Magpie's story matters to me. Sanai's story matters to me. DJ's story matters to me. Sunshine Rain's story matters to me. Wolfie's story matters to me. Smoking Hot Mess's story matters to me. Star matters to me. Chaos's story matters to me. Mary Greenberg's story matters to me. I might forget a few things here and there, But y'all can charge that to my head, never my heart. Y'all are not abstracts. Y'all are human beings. Oh, gifting restored. Yeah. I see you all as human beings. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fail. You're going to lie. You're going to do something stupid. I get that. I get that. I will forgive or not forgive because I'm a human. Annabelle with the $5 super chat. Screw you, TikTok. Thank you, Annabelle. I say that because I didn't have an abstract for a mom. I had a real human being. A flawed human being who didn't always get it right, who didn't always make the right mistakes, the right choices. But she was my mom, nonetheless. A woman who risked death to bring me into this world. A woman who risked her own life to bring my sisters and my brother into this world. A woman that put newspapers in her boots when her boots got holes in it from walking up and down the hill all the way to the bus stop early in the morning. Rain, sleet, or snow. To take 3 buses all the way across town to clean up people's hotel rooms. A woman who always made sure we had something under the tree to unwrap at Christmas time. A woman who had the shotgun ready in case you came after her children. I had a real human being as a mom. I was so goddamn blessed to have her. I was so utterly blessed to have her, to know her, to love her, and to be loved back by her. I have had an incredible life. This is my, ladies and gentlemen, this is my second act. In case y'all wondered, all of this is my second act. My first act was being a soldier. Something my mother knew I wanted to do. And something my mother was there to watch in the beginning, but wasn't there to watch the end. She died a month before I retired. That's the type of woman I have in my life. That's the type of woman that loved me, not for what I could do, but for who I am. That's why I can say to every single one of you that I see you. I love you for who you are, not what you give me, or not who you pretend to be, the real person. So when y'all see me talking about old gingivitis or ginger snaps or gingerbread man or whatever the hell his name is, understand that any and every video I make about him will be because I know the love of someone who genuinely loved me back. I will never betray that. Never. I don't have to. if and when that happens, Magpie, you come here. And we will love on you. We will love on you. We will breathe life into you. And we will mourn and celebrate your mother together. Police are talking about calling out the search for the gunman as they cannot locate him. Oh, what the F? Come on, Wolfie. Come on. Charmaine says, we had 3 murders in East Alabama and Columbus over the weekend. I'm so saddened by all of it. I hate that you guys are going through that in Australia. Charmaine, I know. You ain't got to thank me, Magpie. This is what we do. So I will end this show this way. When I say I love you, it is without a single solitary condition involved. When I say I'm proud of you, there is not a single condition to those words. When I tell you the world is a better, sweeter, and peaceful place with you in it, that's without a single condition. You don't owe me anything. You ain't got to gift me. You ain't got to send me love. You ain't got to send me money or any of that. It is because it is absolutely true, because you are not abstracts to me. You are exactly who you are. When you improve, we will celebrate. When you're down, Mandy Marie with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you for being awesome. I needed this reminder today. My pleasure, Mandy. When you are down, we're here. We're right here. Maybe we can't send money to your GoFundMe. Maybe we can't send money to your Give, Send, Go. But we can send you every ounce of love and mean every single word of it. Because you're not an abstract here, people. You're not. To my black sisters, to my black femme-presenting people, to my black trans folks, know that I love you. That I am so very proud of you. That there is not a place in your life where you cannot improve, and I will not celebrate that improvement. You are not abstracts. I'm going to disagree. You know that. I'm going to disagree. You're going to disagree with me. We're going to argue. But at the end of it, I'm still proud of you. I still love you. I still love you. I give this freely because it's the one thing on earth that I can give to you for free, and it just replenishes yourself. When my daughter says I love you to me 100 times a day, that gives me enough so I can give it away, and then I will still get it back. And I give it back to her, which means she gets a chance to go out in the world and know that somebody loves her. Her daddy loves her. I don't tell my wife enough that I love her. I kiss her, I touch her, but I don't tell her, you know, damn it, I love you. I'm going to. Martha Ann McCormick was not a perfect person, but she simply was the best mother for me. I miss her every single day. And I have for 5 years. I am starting to become better about that loss. It will always hurt. Do not get me wrong. It will always ache in my heart and my mind that she's not here. that I can't go to her house. And here she is, 5'1", 4'11", and I get a chance to just kiss her on her forehead and let her know I love you. But she would want me to tell you all of this. She would want me to tell you all of this. So I do it for her. Today's show was brought to you in part by my late mother, Martha-Ann McCormick. Take the gift that she's given us all and know that you're loved. You always have been, and you always will be. I love you all so very much. I did that without crying. I did a whole damn show without shedding any tears. But I'm going to cry today. Y'all know that, right? Maybe to be off camera. But sometime today, I'm going to let that weight hit me. And I'm going to miss my mama and my daddy. And I'm going to mourn them. I got one more day this year. And that's going to be the toughest one of all. December 4th, my birthday month. It will be the month. It will be the month that both my grandmother and my mother died in. And it'll culminate with my 54th birthday at the end of the month. I'm going to need all of you on December 4th. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through that one. I don't. That one, I might actually see if I can get my older sister. Well, she works late, so I'm not sure. I don't know. Yep, it's a Thursday. It'll be a truthful Thursday. And I'm going to need every one of y'all. I ain't even lying. I'm going to need every one of y'all. That day, I'm going to need y'all more than you've ever understood. Ooh, Magpie's birthday is the 28th of September. Y'all know what that means. It's a Sunday, but that means we get to celebrate on Friday. Y'all know everything about, y'all know the sponsors. Y'all know the Patreon. Y'all know the shop. Wait a minute. Today is Dave the Lowlander's birthday? Uh-oh. Let me see if I can find it, because I ain't going to sing it. I can't do it. My voice is ass right now. I cannot sing it. Hold on. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is the birthday of Dave the Lowlander. Not to be confused with Dave the Viking. Dave the Lowlander, a member of the Villains Guild. One of the newer members, too. If you want to talk about a blue-collar villain, look no further than Dave the Lowlander. Dave stands on business. He believes what he believes. And he will fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. He does this authentically. He doesn't come on camera trying to gussy himself up. Nah. You getting a real, honest, blue-collar villain. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, that is what makes Dave the Lowlander worthy of calling himself a villain and a member of the Villains Guild. So do you, Dave, on behalf of myself, the entire family at the Sound of Coffee, and the Villains Guild, I want to wish you a very, very happy, villainous birthday. Know that you are loved. And just know, I am proud to stand beside you, my brother. So what is it that we say every day, kids? What is it we say every day? I want you to think about this. Picture a beautiful black woman. Her hair grayed from age. Big old smile. Very plain spoken. Kimberly with a $5 super chat. We share a birthday, Thomas. You are the third person I know with the same birthday. Kim, looks like we all celebrating then. And I want you to think about that woman looking you in the face and saying, do the very best you can. I'm proud of you. That was one of the last conversations my mother and I had while she was lucid. So I give those words to you. Do the best you can. I am proud of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is it that we say every day? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. I love you, Nana J. My name is Thomas McCormick. I am the second oldest child and oldest boy of Robert and Marthan McCormick. I am professionally known as Thomas the Villain Bishop. I am the OCB, the original coffee bean. My title designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild. And this has been a very, very, very good, very emotional episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you all. Have a safe and productive day. And know that I love you. With love in my heart, I give this. With peace on my mind, I give this to you. And a little bit of hair grease. I love you guys. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.